Sometimes the most interesting stories are the ones that almost happened. Times when the planets didn't align and things that were most anticipated didn't turn out the way we had first envisioned. Today on the Pop 100, I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Only it has nothing to do with Tom Brady. In fact, nothing to do with football at all or sports. Actually, not about the commercials either. Today, I'm talking about the pop marketing phenomenon known as the Super Bowl halftime show and why in the hell SpongeBob SquarePants awkwardly showed up for 2 seconds between the Maroon 5 and Travis Scott transition. Nope, not a hallucination. SpongeBob did show up at the halftime show. So how does a cartoon character from the early 2000s end up on the largest football game of the year? I'm glad you asked. Let's break it down. Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, tragically passed away in November of last year from complications with ALS at a way too young age of 57. Soon after his death, a fan by the name of Israel Kalunga started a petition at change.org for SpongeBob SquarePants to perform the song Sweet Victory in the halftime show of the Super Bowl. Now that, at first glance, may seem like a strange, maybe random, even ridiculous request. Hold on a second. There's a little bit of context here. It wasn't just any song, but a very specific song from a specific episode of SpongeBob. The request was for the song Sweet Victory, which made its debut in the season 2 of SpongeBob in the second half of the 15th episode named Band Geeks. It was way back in the September of 2001. So in this episode, Squidward recruits the citizen of Bikini Bottom to play in his made-up band that just got a gig playing the Bubble Bowl. But they perform terribly in rehearsal, which makes Squidward quit. SpongeBob, disgrace, gets the band together and they give the performance of their lives playing the song Sweet Victory, which is a pretty bitchin' 80s hair metal arena jock jam that later showed up in the Yellow album released in 2005. Yep. There's a Yellow album. I just downloaded it. Many critics argue that the episode is the best in the series, and you can now see why fans would want to honor Hillenburg by actually getting the song performed at the biggest live entertainment event of the year and our very own Bubble Bowl at the Super Bowl halftime. All right, so back to it. Fans start the change.org petition, and by the time the Super Bowl gets around, it has been signed by 1.2 million people from all over the world, and amazingly has gotten attention from those putting together the halftime show at the Super Bowl. So we're there. Anticipation built like a frenzy the day or two before the game. It was all over the internet. Maroon had put out a cryptic trailer on Twitter with SpongeBob making an appearance in it. Journalists that were there during the rehearsals said that they saw SpongeBob, and nerds everywhere waited patiently through what I've heard was a extremely boring ball game and many robot-themed commercials to find out if the unbelievable would become a reality. For those of us that watched Maroon 5 and Nipplegate 2019, you know that Sweet Victory was not played at the halftime show. Nerds everywhere were a bit let down, and the internet showed its dissatisfaction, as it does, with hundreds of choice memes involving Adam Levine's nipples. That's the last time I'll mention his nipples. Nipple. But hey, people, calm down. Truth is, we did it. Squidward did introduce the rapper Travis Scott, and we did get to see SpongeBob honored at our very own Bubble Bowl. And when you think about that, it's pretty freaking nuts that it would even get a nod. But it did. And once again, the power of fans show that if you have a shared vision, the internet, and a little gumption, you can make damn well anything happen in the world of pop marketing. I'm Joe Cox, the pop marketer. Thank you for joining us today on the Pop 100. Hit me up at pop-marketer.com. Sign up to my weekly newsletter, the Weekly Zeitgeist, to get more news from the places where brand marketing, pop culture, smash helmets. I will see you next time. Bon voyage.